Hi guys. Okay, so I wanted to do a Dollar Tree painting challenge or Dollar Tree art piece challenge. Now everything I've used in this video is going to be from the Dollar Tree except for the paintbrushes because their paintbrushes are so bad I wouldn't even be able to like do anything with them. Now this black pad underneath is also from the Dollar Tree, and I think I'm actually going to start using it from now on, like forever, because I love it. So this book is the only size they had, so it's obviously the only one I got. They don't have any other watercolor booklets. Now the paper itself, it's not the greatest texture for watercolor. I'm actually going to show you. It kind of looks a little bit like a ceiling tile. I mean, the focusing isn't the best, but it really looks like a ceiling tile. Now these pencils I actually buy all my pencils from the Dollar Tree when I do my art, but I mean, you never run out of pencils. Like, you always need pencils. So I'm just going to do like a pretty simple alien drawing, which is my favorite. I love to draw aliens. So I'm going to do something that I normally do. Not like something like off the wall. I do have to admit though, this is not the best drawing I've ever done. I was kind of like, I guess just testing it out just to see what it would be like. So I wasn't like taking my time like I should have. Those flowers are completely bogus. They don't even look like flowers, honestly. Like, I'm gonna be honest, they look like crap. I mean, I'm not the greatest flower drawer in the world, but these look like complete and utter crap. Truthfully. Now, I usually outline with a thin black marker, but for some reason I didn't pick one up. So all my outlining is going to be done with this thick black marker that I got. These come in packs of 4, I believe. So that's actually a pretty good buy for $1. I mean, obviously they're not like Sharpie quality, but hey, a marker's a marker. Now I'm just going to block out my shading. This is how I usually do it. I block out my shading and then I go in with cross hatching wherever my blocking out is done. And this pen I got from the Dollar Tree as well. It came in a pack of 10. I already had these, so I didn't buy any more. Just because I buy my pens from the Dollar Tree. I buy most of my stuff from the Dollar Tree. So I'm just going in with some cross hatching everywhere I want the shadows to be. I didn't spend a whole lot of time like planning out shadows and everything. Like, honestly, I didn't spend a whole lot of time because it's so small. I didn't spend like a whole lot of time on it. I'm probably going to do a separate video, you know, going over those other things I just showed. One was watercolor pencils and another one was brush markers. But I'm just going to use the watercolor paints that I got from there, just because that's what I usually use when I do my drawings slash paintings, because I don't really know what to call them because I draw and paint together when I do my mixed media projects, I guess. Now it is showing up a little bit more on the blue side. My cat dropped my camera. It is showing up more on the blue side on camera, but it actually was really green in person. I guess my light is too far on the blue spectrum, but yeah, it did show up more green in person. So what I do when I paint, when I do my watercolor paintings, is I block everything out in the cross hatching, and then I go over everywhere that the one color is going to be. I go over it once, and then I go over the shading once more. I go over the cross hatching once more, because I don't know, I like watercolor, but I guess I'm not the greatest at it. So I mean, this is my technique. I like it. This is what I've been doing. It's like I found my little spot of what I like to do. So that's how I get my shading. Now I mixed up 4 different colors for the flower. I have a really dark red, a light watered down red, a pink, and then like an orange red. Now the pink to me was too far away from the other colors, so I did go back in and like tone that down later on. But the orange red didn't really mix too great because the yellow did not want to mix with the red properly. It would not do it for me. So here I am. I'm going to go over the green one more time just because this paper, I mean, it's not the greatest, but it really soaks up the colors. Like, after a couple minutes, they're almost completely gone. So I had to go over the dark areas one more time with it. I usually only have to go over it once, but I mean, this paper is like great, I guess. So now I'm just mixing up some purple. This purple actually mixed wonderfully, unlike the red and the yellow. The blue and the red mixed great, and it made a pretty good purple. I didn't add any of the colors to it. You know, I didn't add any white or any black. I just straight blue and red, and it mixed great. It made a really good purple. So right now I'm just doing some galaxy effect in the eyeball. I have yet to do this yet in one of my like larger paintings, but I did want to try this. This is something I wanted to try really soon. So, I mean, I do paint galaxies a lot, just not like this galaxy. And this, the galaxy in the eye didn't turn out the greatest, but you know, what are you going to do? So I usually use Bic markers for the lips and everything else, like the little added touches. But this actually came in a pack of 10, and it had the color I needed. And I mean, it's great. It's a pretty good marker. It's just a regular permanent marker. Now, I didn't buy any dotters or anything to dot from the dollar store, so I'm just using my pen to make the stars. So I'm using that. I'm just dipping it in the white and then dotting the eyes. Now I'm going to attempt to do my splatter technique, which is how I get my like dustier stars. But this paint was not cooperating with me. It was either it was too thick in places or it was too thin, and I couldn't get it the consistency I needed, and it wouldn't splatter for me. So I have very large stars and no small stars. I don't have like the dusty array of stars. So now I'm just doing some starbursts, which is, you just put the 4 like a cross type of thing on it, and then you just outline it. And I believe I am done. So this is my finished Dollar Tree painting. I think it looks pretty good, actually. I mean, for everything being $1, that's pretty darn good. So I say, go me, go Dollar Tree. You can make a painting on a budget. And I mean, if you were good, you could probably sell these. Mine isn't that good, but you could probably sell these little things. So good job to me, and good job to Dollar Tree.